Welcome to Movie versus Podcast. I'm Rick.
Formerly known as...
I was going to get to that. Formerly known as the only movie podcast.
Hell yeah.
I was going to get to it in a second, but I'm Rick.
I am Jeff Paul.
I'm Greg. Orange.
And
as always, my address is...
It doesn't have to be as always. We're switching to a new thing now, so you don't have to as always.
That's true. You can reinvent yourself.
Yeah, but turns out you don't want to do that.
I'm not changing my address for this.
He's too proud.
We thought the other name was generic and boring, and this name is less generic and less boring, slightly.
Yeah, the other name sucked, and this one sucks less.
But we still suck the same amount.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
So, tonight we're going to do another double reverse draft, and another topic that kind of makes no sense, but we're going to go with it. It's going to be Fast versus Furious.
Named after the famous Ernest Hemingway novel.
Yes. No, but specifically, this is not The Fast and the Furious, because that is like the fourth movie, right?
I think that's just called Fast and Furious.
Yeah, the Fast and the Furious is the first one. The fourth one is Fast and Furious. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't...
Yeah, the Fast and the Furious is the very first one.
Okay.
So this is actually named after the fourth one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. I'm glad you brought it up.
Which I don't think the fourth one is one of the better ones. I feel like it kind of... Well, I guess... I don't remember what happens in the fourth one, or even if I've seen it at all, but...
You know what we should have done? We should have done Tokyo versus Drift.
I feel like that's even harder. Drifting.
You think that's hard? Wait, never mind.
I feel like I can think of a few good drift movies.
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know the Fast saga franchise like at all. I think I saw the first one. I saw the one with Gal Gadot.
She's in several.
The one where they jump between two tall buildings.
I think that's like number 7, maybe?
Okay.
It's definitely number something.
Maybe 8, I don't know. I haven't seen the last one, like Fast X.
Oh, that's one of Jason Momoa, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
That's one of the few that I have seen. He was great in it.
I think
I heard that one was one of the worst ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was one of the best Jason Momoas.
He is mostly in pretty bad things. I mean, I guess he's okay. I don't know. He's in some... I don't know. There doesn't have... Yeah, I feel like a movie starring Jason Momoa isn't like... Oh, this is going to be really good.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's starring Jason Momoa, it's not even a movie. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. But we're doing this this draft type. And as always, Greg, do you want to describe what a double reverse draft is?
Sure. So basically we have to pick our top 3 in both categories. In any... Well, we can't jump between category to category, but we have to pick them in our third favorite, then our second favorite, then our first favorite. And, obviously, we can steal them from each other or whatever. Or in the sense that we can pick it before the other person gets a chance to.
But you have to, if I pick something second, I have to give my justification why it is better than my third pick.
Yeah.
Yep, and if I pick something second, I have to give my justification for why it's better than Titanic.
Yes.
Which it isn't.
Just insanity.
But it might be.
Not if it's the movie Poseidon.
Oh, I misspoke. Titanic was my second pick, not my third pick.
Yes.
Oh, no, it was your second.
My third pick was the Meg.
Yeah, it was the Meg.
Oh, yeah. It was,
so,
the Meg.
All right, let's start over. I fucked up. We got to start over. Take it from the top. Welcome to the Blah, Blah, Blah podcast. I'm Rick. I was going to say Rick Thorne.
Rick Thorne?
Is that somebody's name?
There's Rip Torn.
I'm Rip Van Winkle.
There's Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh, maybe I was thinking of Bella Thorne.
Sure, we're getting even further.
Former Disney star. She's.
I thought the point was never to be on topic.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not what I signed up for.
But I just want to say this is like one of the harder topics. But also, I say that, and I was just talking with Jeff, and I have like 20 movies on my list.
Yeah.
Because I like to be comprehensive.
I mean, it's a little bit
like
more
that.
vague.
Yeah.
And I've barely thought about it at all.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see where we end up, I guess. Usually, I ask like, "What do you think about these kind of movies?" But they're all so vague that I guess we can't really talk about them.
Right.
So I guess let's start the draft.
Let's see who goes first. We all have to touch Greg's thing.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he gets hard. All right, here we go. It's Rick again.
Rick, the second time in a row.
Greg is last almost every week.
I'm last. I've never been first.
You've never been first.
I'm usually last.
Well, that's just the universe trying to tell you something. Oh, before we get started, this episode is brought to you by hypnotism.
Yeah, but even so, with my disadvantage, I still generally have the best lists.
Sure. Okay.
Have you ever been overconfident in your abilities, even though you go last? Try hypnotism. All right.
Nice.
So, I think that's a pretty decent ad.
Wonderful. I like that ad.
I mean, yeah, we have to get paid somehow.
All right. So to start the draft off, you know what time it is. Shots o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Why do I want to say Rick Thorne?
Rip Torn.
Yeah,
Rip
maybe
Torn.
that's what I'm thinking
That
of.
kind of sounds like
It
a thing
does.
too. Anyway, but cheers.
I guess it kind of sounds like. Oh yeah, cheers. So are we having the apple shit again?
Yes.
Yeah. What was it called?
It was on sale.
Yeah.
It's Fireball Orchard.
I looked it up last time. And I even listened to that episode.
Yeah, it does kind of suck, but it's a good thing
It's
for
a good
this
just like
purpose.
shot, you know.
I love it. I just can't remember what it's called. Oh, you know why I can't remember what it's called? Because I was successful. Oh my gosh! Fuck.
Wow. Maybe we don't need that
Off
shot.
to
Yeah.
a good start, I guess.
No, we just have to start over from the top. Welcome to the blah blah blah. You know why I can't remember what it's called?
Why?
Because I was successfully hypnotized. Hypnotism. It's what's for dinner.
Nice. That was all part of your joke.
Yeah, it's all part of the ad copy.
All right. Once you take your shot, I'm gonna pick my first. I have no idea. I don't even know what's gonna be first picked in anything, so I'm just gonna start going with things. But my first pick for Fast is going to be a movie literally titled basically Fast. It's Speed.
Oh, I didn't think of that one.
You didn't think of Speed for
No.
Fast?
Nope.
I actually just added that to the list.
Oh.
I spent all day looking at Keanu Reeves' filmography, but I don't know. I didn't think of Speed. I must have glossed over that one.
Well, Speed is a action thriller from 1994 starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, where they're on
Is
a
it
bus.
listed as a thriller? Are you reading that?
Yep, it
Okay.
says action thriller.
Okay.
Where they're on a bus that has a bomb on it, and if they go under 50 miles an hour, the bus will blow up. Very simple premise.
Yeah.
Very fun movie. I remember I really liked it as a kid because it's like what you want to watch as a kid. Like, bus go fast, it jump over things.
That was the tagline.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then watching it again as an adult, I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie. I understand why people
fun.
liked it. It was like a big box office,
They made a sequel.
yeah.
Speed 2 Cruise Control.
I did watch that one. It is horrible.
It's better though than the other sequel, Speed 2 Pig in the City.
Yeah, I do like the idea of just making two sequels that are both 2.
Yeah.
Well, then they also made Speed 2 Red, White, and Blonde.
Yeah.
I just didn't really know what to pick here, and I thought other people might have picked Speed because I think it's just like I like to start with the one that's like right down the barrel, the easiest, cleanest
Yeah.
one. So
It's a layup.
yeah.
Yeah, I may have. I was considering picking that for like number 3, but I don't know. I guess I won't now. I mean, to be fair, it's not the best movie in the world, but it does feel like it should be picked.
That's exactly what I thought. As like 3, like I didn't even rate it on Letterboxd because I have no idea what I would rate it. But it's like it should be on the list.
Spoiler alert: all of Rick's picks tonight are just going to be straight up drugs.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
That would be. I like that as a.
Your next pick is going to be Blow.
Was that Sookie?
Sookie Saperstein?
Not Sookie.
From Igby Goes Down?
So,
for the audience, especially if you're scoring at home, we are watching a compilation of highlights from the Fast and the Furious movies.
just all the cum scenes specifically.
Yeah,
Yes.
nothing but cum shots but only from Fast and Furious movies.
Yes.
That's her.
This is from Hobbs and Shaw, I think.
What's her name?
Oh, okay.
One of the only ones I've seen.
Fantastic Four.
I watched Hobbs and Shaw on a plane, and I fell asleep in the middle of it for like half an hour, and I woke up like nearing the climax, and I was like, I could rewind it, but like, what's the point? I just continued watching it from there.
But yeah, that's Vanessa Kirby. She's beautiful.
And the climax is all that matters, because as stated,
it's a compilation.
Yeah, we're only watching the cum shots.
On that note,
so yeah, Speed I think is a good pick, and it famously features the Keanu Reeves line, "I know bus foo."
I thought you were gonna say we need a bigger bus.
Oh no! I forgot he did say that though.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does say that, doesn't he?
Yeah. And then there's also the movie where he plays the plastic surgeon, and he's giving a woman a boob job, and he famously says, "We're gonna need a bigger bust."
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, my dad's gonna like that one. My dad is. You know what? I don't need to explain why. I'm my own person. I don't have to answer to anyone.
All right. On that note, pick your next movie then.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Fireball Blazin' Apple, the name that's as easy to forget as your spouse's anniversary, which would also be your anniversary. So we need to get a better person to write this ad copy.
Yes.
All right. I also am gonna start with a fast movie. And I'm also just going to kind of pick a movie that seems like a layup just to get us in this category. At number 3, I am picking Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Rookie. It's a chess movie. It's a chess movie, the Ballad of Rookie Bobby. Which
nice.
Yeah, it's Rookie spelled the chess way. ROOK-Y.
I like how you pick movies with really long titles, so it makes it really hard for me to fit in the graphic.
That's
yes.
the only way to win.
This is how I win.
Yeah. So again, it's called Talladega Nights: The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red, White, and Blonde.
All right, is that a fast movie?
Definitely. Yeah,
I mean, he literally says, "Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast."
Yeah, the whole thing is about like ever since he was a kid, he wanted to go fast, and it even starts with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt about like how America is based on like fast, nasty speed or something. Oh. I forget exactly what the quote is, but
okay,
it's about being fast.
Yeah.
And it's historically accurate, which is what we care about on Movie versus Podcast, which is our new name.
Movie versus Podcast.
That's right. Oh, and also, fun fact for those of you scoring at home, at the end, after we've compiled our lists...
Oh, I didn't mention that. Thank you.
Yeah, we are going to then look at the lists, and each one of us is going to cast a vote for which category has stronger movies, and then it's either going to be 3-0 or 2-1, but because there's 3 of us, there cannot be a tie, and there will be a definitive winner of which category is better, Fast or Furious. So now, dear viewer, we truly are doing what the title says.
Yes.
We are pitting the categories against each other.
Yes.
All right. Well, do you want to talk about the actual movie you picked now?
Yes. Talladega Nights, Pig in the City.
Yep.
It's a Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly comedy directed by
also
Adam McKay.
Yeah.
Yep. Adam McKay, who's famous for his compilations.
Yeah.
On I think they're mostly on X Hamster. I don't know if his compilations are on what's the one that everyone uses? Is it called PornTube?
Okay. Okay. Talk about the actual movie.
What's it called? What's Pornhub? I like the name PornTube. Yeah, so it's a race car driving comedy. Sacha Baron Cohen is also in it as the villain, I guess.
He's the antagonist.
Yeah, and it's real good. It's just one of those comedies that I think just all the way through. It's funny. It's silly. It's a good time. It's very quotable.
Mm-hmm.
And like even
if not first, you're last.
Yes, exactly. It's just a good movie from top to bottom. If anything, I'm picking it too low. It might be hard to justify too.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine too
movie.
because it's a stupid comedy. It's very fun. It's perfect. I take back what I said a moment ago. It's perfect for a number 3 pick. If you picked it higher than number 3, then heaven help you.
And so, as I just said, you didn't pick this first, so it's last.
That's true. Although I did pick it first, like if,
you did
in the
pick it
sense
first,
that it was my
yes,
first pick.
Yeah, I like it. It's really fun. It's like the era of Will Ferrell, Adam McKay. It's always just like really fun and enjoyable. You get to see, why did I already lose her name?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams, thank you.
She's
Amy
great
Adams
in it.
Being fun and like making fun of like America culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I love Amy Adams. She's one of my favorite actors, and it's fun to see her have fun with the role.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've said this on the pod yet, but when I consider who are my favorite actors, one of my main criteria is that you have to be able to do comedy.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, yeah.
And if you've only seen Amy Adams in dramas, I would recommend Talladega Nights. If for no other reason, just because like, Amy Adams, she has comedy chops.
She definitely does, yeah.
She manages to be funny and sexy at the same time. Which
always the best.
Yeah, which I mean, usually I feel like only the three of us can do that.
Hey.
All right, Greg, do you have anything else to say about Talladega Nights?
It's pretty funny. I like when the house is haunted. That's my favorite bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's about all I have to say on that.
All right. Well, now it's your pick.
Yeah. So I have fewer fast movies, so I guess I'm also gonna start with that for that reason.
Interesting.
And I like to start with a bit of well, I guess you'll see. I'm gonna throw out Top Gun Maverick.
Damn it! That was gonna be my next pick.
Yeah.
As your third pick,
Yeah.
I was. Again, why do you third pick the movies I'm gonna pick first?
Yeah.
I
feel like that's the point of it, no?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's part of the point of the reverse draft is that you want to steal the good movies, so you end up having to make ridiculous arguments for why those best movies were.
Okay, well, it's your
3.
pick. Just talk about it.
I mean, I feel like it's just the definition of a very solid movie, you know? It doesn't, redefine the wheel, but it, very much...
Reinvent the wheel?
Yeah, reinvent the
I like
wheel. That's the
redefine the
phrase.
wheel.
Rediscover the wheel.
Yeah, what if it were a square wheel? No, but it does. I mean, it does just do everything. You know, it's like it just does everything solidly. It keeps you invested in what's going on. It has cool action sequences, and like you know, it's just like you know, it's just a nice movie. Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise,
Jordan Peterson.
yeah, Tom Cruise is doing his thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that the whole
Kind of
point
like a
of
heist movie almost. You kind of like spell out what they're gonna do, and then they do
Oh.
it.
well,
I
and the
guess
whole
that's a good point.
point though is that they have to do it super fast.
Yeah, that is true. It is
And the opening scene is him breaking the airspeed record.
yeah, he's going very fast.
Yeah, the airspeed record for fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I feel like literally in the definition of speed is fast.
I know
The
that.
air fast speed record
I know
for
that.
go.
That's
Yeah.
why I thought I was making funny.
But also, I had some other movies that I liked similarly, but this one was clearly the one that was most likely to get picked. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always going to be the tiebreaker for me.
It's just so like, I mean, this is going to be the definition of all the speed or all the fast movies. They're just enjoyable. They just are like, you could just turn it on at any time, and then you just like even we have the Fast and the Furious
Yeah.
on the background, and it's just like fast is entertaining.
Yeah,
And this
Fast-
movie is just like it does it better too. Like
yeah,
I
Fast
watched.
is kind of inherently entertaining, I guess.
Although to be clear, what we're watching, the name of this is Fast and Furious. Oops, only cum shots.
Yes.
Yep, that is true about what we're watching. So,
I mean,
yeah.
It's not made up.
I always heard that people liked Top Gun, and then so when Maverick came out, the night before I watched the original Top Gun, and I was like, oh, it was fine. It was not nearly as good as everyone keeps talking about. Then I saw Maverick, and I was like, oh, they just did the same movie but way better. It's
It
the
is
same movie, but it's
interesting.
so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Top Gun Maverick was surprisingly watchable.
And that brings me to
Tears.
yes.
It brings us all
I
to
don't think
tears.
you guys are gonna pick the movie that I want. So
That's what we.
I
want you
like
think.
to bounce between them just because I think that's more interesting to do.
Mhm.
I'm going to pick for Furious.
Okay. And while you're doing that, we should mention that tonight's episode is brought to you by ice cube trays. Do you need to make ice cubes, but you don't know how to do it? Get ice cube trays. Back to you, Rick.
Thanks for bringing all these sponsors in.
Yeah,
this
that's
is great.
that's the only way we can
did
get
need
paid.
more funds. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you get the Ice Cube trays sponsorship?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
a pretty,
it's a big name.
I had
It's
to
a big
make
get.
I had to make a lot of phone calls to get in good with big ice cube tray.
Wait, yeah. I mean, ice is all around us, so they have to be created somehow.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
So it's
all
actually
this-
it's actually my fault.
Yes,
Oh,
ice has to
no.
be created somehow, and you're creating all this ice with ice cube trays.
Oh no, I didn't mean to make it political.
Uh,
All right, well let's start from the top. Welcome to the podcast.
and my pick is Promising Young Woman.
Oh, that's the one with Carrie Mulligan.
Yep, Carey Mulligan.
I've never seen it.
So I picked this. I don't remember it that well because I saw it when it came out in 2020,
Oh.
and it was nominated for Best Picture, and I always try to watch those. And it's a story about how she was sexually assaulted, and then gets back at her assailant and other guys that he's friends with. And then goes after people who sexually assault. And the whole time it is her just creatively getting vengeance. And I was kind of going back and forth of is all revenge furious? And I'm like, I don't know fully, but this one, in the movie, she is furious a lot of times, and then like when she's getting revenge in various ways,
I feel like revenge at least tends to be furious.
Yes. Okay, so it tends to be, exactly, but it doesn't have to be. And so that's where my brain went first, is she is just so like, her first thought after she's assaulted is not like shame on her, it's just anger, and then she just wants to get back at everyone, and she retaliates in very interesting ways, and it is fun to watch. Fun, I say fun in quotes, because it's kind of a hard watch, kind of a fun watch at the same time, and Carey Mulligan is fantastic in it. So my pick for third Furious is Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, I guess I'm realizing I haven't really seen any like sort of like rape revenge type movies or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's prime Furious material.
Well, it's like
what's the one called? Like I Spit on Your Grave.
I Spit on Your Grave. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I'm with you, because why would we watch movies about something that we've lived? Like Greg and I are constantly taking revenge on people for raping us.
All right, okay, we don't need to go that far.
That maybe got too dark.
All right, I'm pulling back now. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
All right, should we have a pick now?
Let's just move on to your pick.
All right, yeah, that was the perfect segue.
So I don't think this is going to be a pick because you guys didn't do it, but on that same note, I just want to quickly point out another movie that is similar to that, Hard Candy with Elliot Page.
Oh, I don't know that movie.
It's basically Elliot Page plays a woman who is like catfished and like assaulted when she was like 14, and then finds ways to get back at these the same thing I just described, but when he was 14 playing a 14-year-old woman. But yeah, and so it's a different level of getting back at sexual assaulters.
Interesting.
It's a really good movie, very hard watch. Anyway,
I mean, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So, boy, how do you... There's so much going on with what you just described. I'm at a bit of a loss. Tonight's episode is brought to you by candles. Have you ever been in a room?
No.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, get candles.
All right.
This ad copy is... We need to fire our ad copy guy.
Yes.
I mean...
Yeah, whoever is doing this needs to cut it out.
Yeah, it needs to stop right
like,
now.
what the fuck does that even mean? Have you ever been in a room, get candles? Honestly, it was better when we didn't even do ad copy.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least now we all live in mansions because we getting paid. Alright, I am sticking with the fast category.
Mm-hmm.
For my number 2 pick, I am going Man of Steel.
Alright, I don't know. He is fast.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
But, like, so this is something we talked about off the pod, is,
around.
like, you can kind of say every superhero movie is fast.
I would say a hard no to that. I would say superhero movies only count as fast if being fast is, like, important to the story.
I am okay with this because of that, and also Superman counts because he's faster than a speeding bullet.
True.
Yeah, Superman is particularly fast.
I think
I
Superman...
will say this movie is not the best.
Yes.
But
Man of Steel is one of my favorite superhero movies.
So I just want to cut out
it.
that in front of that before anything else. Oh, this is fine. This definitely counts as a fast movie.
Okay.
I just wanted to...
I will say that it
that
feels a little borderline, but I'll count. I mean, he is faster than a speeding bullet and a particularly fast superhero.
Well, and also it's not just him; it's the other Kryptonians. Like General Zod is equally fast. Like, and were the other two in? Because there were 3 in the old one. I'm trying to remember this one. Is it
I
also?
think there was a couple. Yeah. I know there was a lady.
So it's maybe.
Kryptonian
So in Man of Steel, they still
Man
have,
of Steel is just Zod.
It's just Zod.
Yeah.
No, there was
Really?
other ones. Yeah, there was definitely a lady.
Yeah, I think
there was like a trio maybe.
Yeah, I think it was still a
I don't
trio.
Okay.
So there's like 4 of them who are super fast, and what I find really notable in this movie is that in their fight scenes they are so freaking fast that like they will be fighting somewhere and then somebody like slams into the other guy and now they're fighting literally miles away.
It is like Dragon Ball Z fighting.
That was. It's been a while since I've seen it, but that was the part I liked most. It had some cool fight scenes, I thought.
Yeah.
Fights.
And they were cool specifically because of how fast they are.
I specifically remember one sort of shot or whatever where Superman, or I don't know if it's Superman or Zod or whoever, is like punching the other one. And each punch, they're going like across the city, basically.
Yeah.
Following them.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, you have fight scenes like that are only made possible by how freaking unbelievably, like, super sonically fast these guys are. And they spoiler alert, in the final act of the movie, in the big fight scene, they destroy Metropolis. Like, countless buildings get leveled. Like, it's so destructive.
Which I hated, but...
Well, I hated too, because you know that, like, tens of thousands of people would have died, if not more.
And that's the whole point of, like, the new Superman. He's like, hey, let's go fight where there's not people.
Yeah. Let's try to save lives and care about others.
Yeah, Man of Steel was, I would say, at least for big blockbuster movies, it was a uniquely dark take on Superman.
Yeah. Although he's not nearly as fast in the new one, or at least they don't really lean into the fastness very much at all.
Yeah, I feel like the only other Superman movie that arguably leans into the fastness as much would be the one where he ridiculously turns back time by like going
Isn't
around
that just
world.
Superman?
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, weirdly, a significantly better movie.
I don't think so. So, Greg, what do you... Because I know several people who think that Man of Steel is arguably the best superhero movie ever made. So what did you not like about it?
I guess, Superman is obviously not very Superman-like. But other than that, I feel like there's a lot of scenes that are kind of, like, silly and overly dramatic. Like what is it, like Pa Kent? That's his name, right? He's getting killed by the tornado.
Oh, that was easily
Kevin Costner, right?
That was easily the weakest moment of the movie because he could have so easily lived.
He was like, "Don't save me! I'm just gonna jump into this tornado real quick."
Because Superman could have easily saved him without giving away that he was an alien.
Yeah, but despite not personally enjoying like Superman being like too overly dramatic, it just felt like kind of a buzzkill to watch, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was so fun. I can't get over how good I think
I did like some of the when they're like punching and stuff. But to be fair, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't remember exactly why it wasn't my favorite movie. But there's also a reason that I haven't gone back to rewatch it. So.
I watched it once, and literally all I could think about was Superman, drag him away from the city. Stop killing tons and tons of people because you want to fight in this city. Get him away from the city.
Right, like, yeah,
it drove me crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now, like, if Zod's motivation was just that he wanted to fight Superman could have just flown away and Zod would have followed him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you gotta admit, that's funny, though. Given that it's just a movie, it's a rookie mistake. He hasn't been a superhero for very long. Yeah. You're gonna kill 1 million people.
Yeah. I just like how they addressed that in the new Superman.
Yeah, but my biggest problem is that Superman just felt kind of annoying, I guess.
I
just wanted him to, like...
He's just a guy.
Yeah.
Like
He's a super guy.
but he
He's,
true.
I
That's
don't know
fair.
if he's just a guy.
He's literally
Superman, famously just a guy.
Well, he is. He's random. He's randomly just some guy from a different planet. It's not like there's any reason to believe that he's going to be good at doing anything.
Speaking of people who actually is just a guy, yet is actually superhuman, is Don Toretto. I keep on seeing him just like he flies across the air and then
this is
smashes.
one of the nicest action sequences in the franchise, probably.
Yeah, and since the audience can't see it, he is coming in ropes.
It's the train thing where I don't know, it doesn't matter. There's a train. So it's my pick now?
Yep.
Yeah, so do I have to justify yet why Man of Steel is better than Talladega Nights, or are we just going to do that at the end?
I mean, I think you already did. You were saying it's the best Superman movie. You can quickly say it.
It's the second best movie ever made. The only better movie is my number one pick. Stay tuned.
Nice.
I was writing it down and I accidentally wrote Man of Talladega Nights.
I like that.
Anyway,
Colon, the Ballad of Ricky Steele.
yeah, so it's me, and I would like to pick for Fast The Matrix Reloaded.
The Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah, I like that.
So
One, or I guess you describe it.
well, I want to say partly because I mean a main reason I feel like it's a good Fast movie is because I think like the freeway chase in Matrix Reloaded is maybe the best car chase. Just
Period.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have not seen Playdate.
I watched a decent amount of it. Not the whole thing.
Must
though.
not have been paying attention.
But yeah, so it has maybe the best car chase basically ever, and also like besides that, which is I feel like the main reason I feel like it counts. It also has like, you know, Neo flying around and flying across the world at high speed.
It's not just him flying. What do they call it? He's doing the Superman thing.
Oh yeah,
They literally call it Superman in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's also the part at the end where like he's like flying so fast that like the cars and buildings are like
He
shattering
warps
around
the
him.
windows.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Well, and like the cars are like following him because there's many like there's like obviously a bunch of bullet time. It's the Matrix or whatever, but it's specifically the fastest of the three Matrix movies by a fair amount.
Yep.
Of the 4 Matrix movies.
Oh yeah,
that's far.
That's true. And I also think, like, obviously the first Matrix movie is the best or whatever, but I still think the second one is still quite good, and it's definitely my second favorite.
People were, like... I remember everyone loved it at the time, and then after many years, it got worse reputation, and I'm like, no, it's still really good.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it is tough when you're, like, literally living up to, like, maybe one of the most famously good movies ever.
Playdate?
Yes, Playdate.
But I don't know, I feel like, you know, it just has some great action scenes. You know, it still has awesome Matrix stuff. And I kind of like, I mean, it does get a little, there's a lot of monologues, you know, the Merovingian is doing his, like, thing.
Yeah.
And, like, there's that guy talking about the machines that process the water in the plant or whatever in Zion, and there's a lot of characters just talking about philosophy for like 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
But like,
which you like in your fast movies.
Yeah, you want that fast philosophy.
But if you go in just like, you know, expecting some intro to philosophy and you're like your high concept action movie, then I feel like it's nice.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Determinism and all that.
like, I could criticize your pick, but I like to stay positive and fun. So to kind of to back up your pick,
Oh, you can criticize it if you want. That's fine.
Well,
I mean,
I'll be
we
positive.
never criticize
first,
your
at least.
picks, so
Right. Well, yeah, that's why I'm trying to take the high road.
Well, I feel like the point is to be, to say how you feel.
Well, it's a dumb fucking pick.
What, really?
I mean, it's no Man of Steel.
Well,
No, but I mean, but I'm saying that as a joke. Like, I don't really want to be negative. But I was gonna say though, to be positive, that before the Matrix Revolutions came out, I felt like the Matrix Reloaded could potentially be a great movie if the third one like pays off the parts of it that seem like they might not be great.
Yeah, and it didn't. I mean, the third one is definitely worse.
Yeah, the third one really dropped the ball, and then after the third one came out, I think Rick, you might have kind of touched on this. That then like retroactively, the second movie seemed worse.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That people's response to it was worse.
Yeah, but they famously came out like only months apart.
Yeah, like they both came out in 2003.
That sounds right.
Sure.
Like in May and November, I want to say. If I'm right about that, I'll be happy. May and November 2003. So yeah, like the Matrix Reloaded, taken for what it is, it seemed like a fine sequel to again
Yeah.
like one of the most celebrated action movies of all time.
You were right on the nugget.
May and November 2003.
Yeah,
That's
good
awesome.
job.
Yay, thanks.
But yeah, the third one doesn't really. But I feel like I don't know. The Matrix Reloaded is a cool movie, and I feel like there's been times where I just like I haven't even watched the first Matrix. I'm just like, you know what? I kind of just want to watch the Matrix Reloaded right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of that's fair.
I stand by the fact that a lot of people say a movie got worse because a sequel was bad.
Yeah,
And I always hate that take.
I do too.
Like a movie, it was good. Just because a different movie didn't live up to that other movie's job doesn't make the preceding movie worse.
Right. Like I've heard people make the argument that The Hangover would be considered a classic comedy if they never made sequels.
It is a classic comedy.
Yeah, like it still can be.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I do kind of feel like for the Matrix Reloaded and the Matrix Revolutions, it matters a little more because, like, the Matrix Reloaded literally ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that is true.
Is he wearing Trump pants? Sorry.
Do we need to take away this video, this Fast and the Furious video?
No.
So just so everybody knows, we have a male prostitute in the room, and Rick thinks he might be wearing Trump pants. And yo, Bruno, that is not what we paid you for.
I mean, I'm ready to have my next pick, though.
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess that's basically all I have to say about the Matrix Reloaded.
Well,
I'm not getting that distracted.
Yeah, before we move on, though, I was just going to say, I think the Matrix Reloaded would be much more celebrated if they never made the original Matrix.
That is
I mean, that's a better comparison. Yeah,
it would be a very strange movie to watch without having seen the first one. Like, it would not make a lot of sense at all.
I mean,
but
yeah,
that does sound kind of nice.
I mean, it would kind of be like a Star Wars Episode 4 situation. It's just like they're making a sequel to something that never came out.
There must be people out there that saw the Matrix Reloaded first. I wonder what that would be like.
Like just thinking it was a standalone movie.
I saw Matrix Reloaded first the day it came out to theaters, but I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw on LimeWire a horrible.
Oh no!
Oh, you saw this Matrix Reloaded before the Matrix?
No.
Oh.
I saw it after the Matrix. I just saw it like the weekend it came out, but on a terrible pirated copy.
Like a bootleg one?
Yeah.
So like
LimeWire.
a guy who had like a camera in the theater?
Yeah.
So a movie where like the visuals really matter a lot. You watched it in like the shittiest. I love that for you.
Yeah,
Well, because I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to go see that.
It was actually the first
how young
R-rated
you guys
movie
are.
that I saw in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, but my parents were like, yeah, it's just the Matrix or whatever.
I don't even know what the first rated R. Wait, it was rated R?
Yes. Yeah, they all are.
Really? They
Except
all
for
are.
maybe the new one.
Hashtag
I don't know. I guess that
the
probably
new one
is rated
is rated G. It had all those animated forest animals in it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pick another Furious movie.
All right.
Again, revenge.
That's fair.
You'll see what... And I'm picking John Wick.
Oh,
That's
pretty furious.
Is that pretty Furious?
That's a good pick for Furious.
Yeah.
Like, he gets very mad a lot of the movie.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm
A lot
thinking
of
I'm back.
A lot of Keanu Reeves on this list so far.
Yet somehow not enough.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I literally picked another one, and I had Speed on here. He gets mad.
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
already have 3 Keanu Reeves movies
Across
at least.
both categories, too.
Yeah. He's nothing if not Fast and Furious.
Yeah, apparently.
He does do both of those things. I mean, John Wick is amazing. It's like, I usually don't like action movies. Like, Fast and Furious movies I think are stupid, and I, just get distracted at all times.
But if you, the audience, loves them, we think you're smart for liking them and not stupid.
Yes, exactly. Sure. They just don't engage me as much, and John Wick is just it's just so well done, and it just when it came out, kind of reinvented that kind of action, and reinvented who Keanu Reeves was too. He was doing nothing, and then hey, let's make him this cool new action star, and they're just
That's
extremely
true.
enjoyable to watch, and it is I like all 4 of them. People say they get dumber, and I'm okay. Things like Fast and the Furious, when they get dumber, I'm I'm not there with you, but I appreciate people who have been following it and then understand the dumber part of it is kind of why. And then the John Wick movies, I know I'm just picking the first John Wick, but the more that they get kind of crazy, the more I like it, because they're just so well shot and choreographed, and each set piece is interesting. And the first John Wick just kind of established all that, where let's have interesting set piece to interesting set piece, and kind of a backdrop of a story that you feel, because you fucking killed your dog. Fuck you.
Oh, that's right. I was
very,
thinking they raped his dog, but they killed it.
Yeah, it's a very simple premise to get you invested.
Mm-hmm.
It constantly does the thing where all the other characters are talking about how great Keanu Reeves is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is always a good move in this sort of movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they always say, tell, don't show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. And
I mean, sometimes don't show works, though.
Oh, no, I agree. It's just a funny time for me to say that. That's all.
Speaking of funny, when you were talking, you made me think of a new joke. For those who don't know, Greg and I are stand-up comedians. And how's this for a new joke? The John Wick movies are like my testicles. I like all 4 of them.
No.
Pretty reasonable.
I mean, could be worse.
Pretty reasonable
Do you have anything
joke.
to actually say about John Wick?
Ooh, I do have one thing to say. I like the line in The Matrix Reloaded where where Trinity is to Morpheus is I thought you said that the freeway was suicide. And Morpheus is well, let us hope that I was wrong. I feel like that's fun. Speaking of tell, don't show.
That's a good line. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how there's 3 Keanu ones now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do I fit Bill and Ted onto here?
Yeah, no, I'm also looking at Keanu Reeves' filmography right now.
Alright.
But it's because I wanted to see what he was up to before John Wick. Because how you mentioned, he didn't really have anything going on before that.
Yeah, it did have a bit of a dip.
Yeah, before that, he did 47 Ronin. And he did Man of Tai Chi, which I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also... Maybe you guys will pick this for Speed. He was the stunt driver in Toy Story 4. He was the evil Knievel. That's what I'm trying to say. In Toy Story 4, he was actually
But that was after John Wick.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it also fits for Speed, because he was evil Knievel, where he drives his motorcycle fast.
Yeah, I don't know if that exactly qualifies as Speed, but he was a fast character.
Whoa!
Yeah.
This actually fits as another Speed one. I mean, pick it if you want. But I forgot he was Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Yeah.
And if Sonic doesn't count for Speed, then I don't know what the fuck
yeah.
does.
Sonic definitely counts as Speed.
Yeah, if Sonic didn't count for Speed, we would all have a lot of soul searching to do.
Yeah.
So before
he counts.
before John Wick in 2014, the most recent Keanu Reeves movie that I watched and enjoyed was The Lake House in 2006. So 8 years prior.
Yeah, exactly.
And between that, he did shit like Street Kings and The Day the Earth Stood Still, the remake.
Oh yeah, The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Which I thought was not as good as the original.
I was thinking about that movie.
That's the opposite of a fast movie. Why were you thinking about that movie?
I just saw a random clip of like the metal eating or the everything eating machine bug things.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Jeff, you have a pick. Do you want to finish off fast, or do you want to do the more fun thing and jump around?
When you put it like that, I almost want to do... I mean, I famously hate fun, exactly. But I almost want to do that because you made it sound like the Cypress Hill song. Okay. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. And then what do? Jump, 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 jump. Left to my own devices, I would just do that for hours.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a podcast to do.
That we're currently doing.
Oh,
it's on right now.
Wait, did we start? Oh, you got so aroused.
Yep.
All right, so... As I said before, there's only one movie ever made that's better than Man of Steel, and that would be my number one pick for fast movies. I am so excited about this pick for fast movies. My number one pick is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
For fast?
Yes.
Because it's fast food?
Because, get this, there are levels to this pick. The first level is yes, because it's fast food. But the second level is that for the whole movie, they are fasting because they refuse to eat anything until they get that White Castle. So it's a fast movie and it's a fast movie. It's the most fast you can possibly get without actually being fast.
It is.
Don't know if I feel like
I give you credit for the clever use of fasting.
Thank you.
But
I feel like if we were gonna incorporate fasting, I feel like we would have had to mention that sooner, because then like Castaway is a fast movie.
No. But fasting to me implies like you're actively like I could eat, but I'm choosing not to.
Exactly. Fasting is an intentional act. Otherwise, it's just starving.
Yeah. So like Gandhi.
You like Gandhi, yes. If you want to pick Gandhi, it's the best picture winner.
Yeah, you can make an argument for Gandhi,
no,
but I think a fast movie, fast means more than one thing.
They don't really fast. They just
it only happens over one night.
Exactly.
I feel like in order for it to be a
fasting,
fast, it would have to be like multiple days.
That's not true at all. Like Catholics fast on Fridays during Lent. It's just one day.
But I'm fasting because I just ate some pizza and I'm doing a podcast right now, so I'm fasting until this podcast is over, until I can eat again.
But here's the thing: in the movie, they are talking about how hungry they are, but like Kumar is like Harold, you gotta wait. Like they are very specifically fasting in a meaningful way.
All right, let's vote.
I vote yes.
I vote no.
I also vote no.
What the fuck, you guys? Do you guys not even know what words mean? Or you guys have to be honest. Do you guys even speak English?
Yeah. Did you actually think that one would get through?
Obviously.
Wow.
It's the best pick known to man.
All right, we'll pick another one.
I don't know if I can after this. Like that was traumatic for me.
Okay, well, skip your pick then. All right.
No, that's not how this works. That is not how this works. And you know that.
Maybe it should be.
It definitely should not be. This episode is brought to you by jackasses. I'm sitting between two of them.
Alright, pick the next one.
Yeah, I feel like, it just doesn't seem fast to me.
How about number one for fast?
Alright, just pick it.
What if I go with the movie Drive Angry?
Sure.
Perfect. It has Angry in the title. Done. Good pick.
For fast, I said.
Yeah, I guess I did watch it, but I don't really remember it. He does drive a fair amount, right?
It's a Nicolas Cage movie where, if I'm remembering correctly, his daughter is in hell because she joined a satanic cult and they sacrificed her.
That looks like a fast movie. There are flames in a car.
Yeah.
That's fast. Counts.
Alright, that counts. My number one fast movie is Drive Angry.
It does have drive in the title, so...
It stars Nicolas Cage and a very sexy what's-her-face, Amber Heard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's she been up to recently? That's a joke. Move on.
Did she get canceled after that whole Johnny Depp fiasco?
I mean, she got canceled before that, basically.
Oh.
I was literally typing Amber Heard.
Alright, so why do you like Drive Angry so much?
It's a good combination of being action-packed and also being hilariously Nicolas Cage. It's the kind of thing where he I'm trying to remember now. He's having sex with a bartender lady, and she asks him why he's still wearing his holster with his gun while he's having sex with her. And he says something like, "I never disrobe before a gunfight." And then people break in the door and he just starts shooting at him while he's having sex.
That's beautifully Nick Cage.
And like I said before, it's obviously the only movie ever made that's better than Man of Steel.
Yeah.
This was my plan all along, and I can't believe you guys fell for it.
I mean, Nick Cage is basically the Superman of our time.
That's true.
That fits.
And he was going to play Superman, directed by Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I think it was going to be called Superman Returns.
So I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. Greg, you said you've seen it?
I have. I think I watched it not too long after whenever it came out. I don't totally remember. I vaguely remember him having sex during a shootout.
That's always nice.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't fully... It was also in my mind, it kind of blends in with the Ghost Rider movies or whatever.
It does a little bit. And I think I explained it slightly wrong. I think a satanic cult is going to sacrifice his daughter, and Nicolas Cage has escaped from hell to try to save her. I think he's a dead guy who escapes from hell.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't fully remember, but it's not my pick, so it doesn't really matter to me.
And there's some guy from hell who's chasing after Nicolas Cage, and it's all just ridiculous and fun, and I highly recommend the movie Drive Angry.
All right, Greg, are you gonna close out your category too?
Well,
or do you think I'm gonna?
I was thinking about it, but I have two good picks, in my mind, that I would like to pick.
Yeah.
So rather than close it out, I think I'm gonna switch to my other category.
Okay.
And have some fun with it, perhaps.
Fun, you say?
Yeah, I feel like for my number 3, for Furious, Mystery Men.
Of course that was on my list too. Of course that was on my list.
For Furious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Explain.
Well, of course, Ben Stiller, the main character, basically plays Mr. Furious.
His little name is Mr. Furious.
Yeah.
And his superpower is that he gets
really
furious.
Angry.
Sounds like it would count.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Mystery Men?
No.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
It feels like the sort of type of movie that you would have seen.
I might have seen it, and it just didn't make an impression on me.
Did you not think, like... yeah, you haven't seen it, but when we talked about Fast vs. Furious movies, the first thing I thought of was Mystery Men, because Mr. Furious.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
a fun movie.
It's your pick.
I feel like I do enjoy it. I don't know if I could really justify it picking it like much higher than number 3, but it's just so I feel like it's kind of an ideal third pick because it has a lot of fun ideas. It feels very ahead of its time in a way. Like I feel like if Mystery Men came out right now, like in like a sort of like more modern version of it, I feel like that'd be really fun. Because like in the time in like 1999, there weren't like there wasn't an oversaturation of superhero stuff. So like a parody superhero movie is like, you know, like what are they even parodying? Just mostly Batman, I guess. But like now there's so many superhero movies. I feel like it's like a parody superhero movie is exactly what we need right now, but there aren't any. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I feel like the main reason, like this movie is like very quotable. It has a lot of like nice bits, like when you turn in, like the Invisible Boy.
Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, Kel Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can only turn invisible if he closes his eyes.
So I want to describe it right away. It's like a bunch of superheroes, but they're not actually super. They're all just kind of like pretending they are, or like thinking that they are super.
Yeah, well, they're like basically the story is like the main superhero, like who is essentially Batman, gets like kidnapped right away, and so like there's kind of like a B team of like wannabe superheroes that try to like basically fill in. They want to be superheroes, but they're just not very good at it.
Yeah.
They don't really have like much going for them. But you know, this like, you know, ragtag team has to like come together and save the day.
Yeah.
Also, Michael Bay is in it.
Yeah, Michael Bay is in it.
The director?
Yes.
Yeah.
He plays like a random like.
He has a line or two, I think.
Yeah. Like there's a bunch of like groups of bad guys like in their own like little cliques, and he's just one of them.
Yeah, I think he's like one of like the jocks or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget what they're called, but there's like different like bad guy gangs, and I mean this movie is like packed with ideas.
And packed with people too. Like Paul Rubens is the Spleen.
Oh,
Jeffrey
Spleen
Rush
is
is
nice.
Casanova Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, Casanova Frankenstein.
Oh yeah,
great.
Eddie Izzard is in it.
Oh yeah, he's the disco guy.
Yeah,
the disco.
Tom Waits is in it.
Yeah, he's
I
like
just
the inventor guy or whatever.
I just watched this movie like a couple months ago.
Oh yeah,
because
it's a fun movie.
Another movie podcast, and I can say that now because I don't have to act like we're the only movie podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the bonus of the name change.
Yeah.
Blank Check, one of the best movie podcasts all the time, covered it, and so I watched it again, and it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I feel like, I don't know, it's one of those movies that it's just fun to like, oh, remember that scene, remember this other scene, remember how, you know, that when this guy said that, and there's just so many good parts. I do feel like, unfortunately for me, it is one of the movies where like the individual pieces tend to be better than the sum of its parts are not greater than the pieces.
No, it's less than. It does not come together at all.
No, but all the individual parts are like, oh, that part was really good, and that part was really good, and that other part, and that line is really funny. But then you're actually watching the movie, and you're just like, well, it's not as good as I remember, but it's still good. It's still nice, you know.
And one part about that too is like the reason that it's in this is Ben Stiller as Mr. Furious, and he's the most forgettable character. I'm like, oh yeah, he's kind of the lead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's and there's like the bowler.
The bowler, Janine Garofalo.
Yeah, the bowler's nice.
At her hottest.
And even like the waffler is nice.
No, fuck you. The waffler.
Golden Crispy, Bad Guys Are History, Waffle Man.
I guess he's Dane Man, Cook maybe. Showing up for like 3 lines.
Yeah.
We like very different movies.
I mean,
this does not sound good to me. At no point has this sounded good to me.
Oh, interesting. It's kind of, I mean, Given what I know about Jeff, movies that Jeff likes, it feels like A Mystery of Men would be right up his alley.
Huh.
But to be fair,
Interesting.
the main thing about Jeff movies is that they're highly unpredictable and have seemingly no through line of
That's
what
interesting.
connects them.
All right. Well, you haven't seen the movie. We talked enough about that.
Yeah, so I don't have anything to say except I've maybe seen it. I just don't remember. It would have been a long time ago.
Now I'm on to ones that I don't want to pick my Furious pick because I'm in a weird spot because Greg didn't pick his. I have a couple that I want, and I don't want to pick this under something else. Actually, I will. Never mind. I will. I don't want to talk too much about my strategy, even though we're coming close to the end. My second best Fast movie is Baby Driver.
Okay.
B-A-B-Y, baby. It's a movie about a getaway driver, so I think it's very clearly fast.
Yeah, I thought of that movie and another movie as definitely like being fast movies. But
So yeah,
they're movies I didn't really enjoy, which is why I couldn't pick it.
Sure.
For my category.
I think this movie is fantastic. I think I like it more than a lot of other people do, especially because I'm just a fanboy for Edgar Wright and his like whole deal, and this is exactly his whole deal. It is such an Edgar Wright movie. One, because it's just like the quick editing, blending music with the scene, and so like the characters like step along with the music with the beats, and every car chase scene is just really well done. Like the first getaway scene is fantastic. A lot of times, if people are randomly just like over for the drinks or whatever, I just played the first getaway scene because like, oh, do you just want to be enthralled for the next like 5 to 10 minutes? Let's just watch this real quick. But it's not just a movie that is only that. It has so much else going on in it, including one of my favorite actors, and he's a horrible person, obviously. But Kevin Spacey, it's just, you can't deny how good he is on screen.
I thought you were going to say John Hamm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just joking.
But also, another one of my favorite actors, one of the most beautiful people in Hollywood, Lily James. Just like the main character, I would do everything to run away with Lily James. So I'm right there in that position. Just super fun movie, endlessly enjoyable, and it's just so my style of movie too.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, to be fair, it's one of those movies that I've only seen like when it came out, so I remember being like, yeah, that was pretty good, but I don't really have like thoughts, I guess.
Yeah. And Jeff, you say you overall were not that into the movie.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't for me. But I will say that tonight's episode is brought to you by Lily James. Do you have a hole in your life? Run away with Lily James.
Oh yes, yeah. It's one of those movies that I thought everyone else would like it more. Then I realized it's just my style, So.
But yeah, I didn't like the Baby Driver. Like I thought he should have actually been a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more of a boss baby type.
Yeah.
I mean, Miles Teller's really good in it.
It wasn't Miles Teller.
Not Miles Teller. Ansel Elgort.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, with a name like that, you can't.
I confuse them a lot because they're both like kind of
Getaway Driver.
Yeah.
With a name like that, you should probably be wearing shiny tracksuits and like running a tech company.
Well, I
probably.
mean, I think it's a great speed movie. And now back to Jeff.
All right, back to Jeff.
You only
All right,
have
so another
12
20
minutes to pick a movie.
Right.
This time.
12 minutes. Anyway, I could talk you guys up to 14. Actually, I know what my pick is going to be, so I can just do it
Nice,
immediately.
just go.
My number 3 pick, because I'm done now with Fast.
Yep.
So my number 3 pick for Furious is a movie called Rampage. Have you guys seen it?
With The Rock?
The Rock.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you guys know this movie. Nice.
Yeah, I have actually seen this movie.
Nice. It's a movie where The Rock plays like a zookeeper or something. He like works with a gorilla, and some assholes have invented like a serum or something that makes animals grow incredibly large and incredibly furious. So the animals get giant and aggressive, and it's just one of these action movies where the world is getting terrorized by giant angry animals, and The Rock has to step in to make his giant angry gorilla like try to subdue the other 2 giant angry animals.
I know their names. So it's Lizzie.
Oh, the animals?
Yes. I mean, because I've played the games.
Oh, they have games? Is it
It's
based on a game?
game.
I didn't know that.
It's based on an arcade game.
Oh, I had no idea. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, famously plot-heavy arcade game.
So literally in the arcade game, you are a monster and you have to punch buildings to destroy them as fast as you can. You have 60 seconds and you try to destroy as much things.
Yeah. Also, can't you like grab people
Yeah,
and
you
like
can eat
eat
people,
them
too.
or whatever?
Yeah.
That makes this movie so much funnier knowing that it was based on a game where you are the rampaging animal.
And literally that is
funny.
the plot of it, is
That's amazing.
there's animals, break shit.
Oh, that makes me so happy. This is a perfect pick for number 3.
This is a perfect Jeff
Yeah.
pick because, okay.
Also, I feel like the movie is very reasonable.
It
Oh,
is,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes me
have
happy.
Wait, did you say you had seen it or you haven't
No,
seen it?
I
Oh.
definitely haven't seen it.
Oh, it's
yeah.
good.
It's not
I
bad.
don't like these kinds of things. Especially kaiju movies, which is,
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't?
I hate big monster movies.
Why?
I feel like big
Stupid. I don't
big
care.
monsters tend to be nice.
Yeah,
No,
Greg and I
do
love
not care.
giant monsters.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
interesting. So that's something Greg and I agree on,
Yeah.
because we have other things that you two agree on and
Yeah.
other things that Rick and I agree
Yes.
To
on.
me,
Okay,
like
that is a good one that we.
yeah,
we
that
were
is
trying
true.
to find that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, like having a giant monster in a movie is like almost always a plus.
Yeah, I agree. Giant monsters are just fun.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
gianter, the better.
I think part of it too is like what I said about Man of Steel. All I could think about is stop destroying buildings. I do not like this. I actively
Yeah, but
am against seeing, because I just
Well, I
think
feel like
all
it's
the
different.
fucking property damage, all the people that died.
but that's the
Like-
point of them. I mean, in Man of Steel, like that's more reasonable take because Superman is supposed to like save people and not cause a bunch of destruction.
Yeah.
But if it's a giant monster, the point is the giant monster going on a rampage and destroying
Yeah.
stuff.
It's in the
You're not
title.
supposed to be like, oh, the giant monster should be more careful or
Right.
whatever.
No,
I mean, it would be
I get
equally
it.
anxiety-inducing.
it's just anxiety. I just don't like seeing it. Like,
Right.
I just
So-
have that not be in front of me.
But it is a valid point that Superman should know better, so shame on him. But
Yeah.
there's no way these animals could know better.
Yeah, there's no way like Godzilla or whoever should be like, oh, no smashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, shame on you. Bad King Kong.
Yeah.
Put that lady down.
Yeah. You
Is
should know
this how
better.
we raised you? But yeah, so there's a certain kind of movie that is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, kind of just like a fun sort of turn your brain off action movie that I think of as like an at-home matinee, that back before streaming, I would love to buy a movie like Rampage. Like if I saw it in the $5 DVD bin, I'd be like, oh, this is perfect. If I'm ever at home, I can put this on in the afternoon. It's just a fun daytime movie. And then by the time late afternoon comes around, like, I'm just kind of in a good mood because I had that movie on for a couple of hours.
I see.
We need to find some categories that get more monster movies in here. Monster movies are
George, Lizzie, and Ralph. This is how it originally looked.
Okay. So George is his friend.
Yeah, George is his friend.
Oh, I love that this is based on an arcade
like a classic
game.
arcade game. Yeah.
Oh, so I've got an idea, Greg. I have an idea for how we could do that. We could do.
Oh, that could be fun.
That'd be a good episode.
Don't say any of the ideas. They're gonna start stealing from us.
Bleep it out.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, and Rick is an editor extraordinaire. What I just said a moment ago will have been bleeped out, but look forward to it in a future episode.
There you go.
That'll be nice.
All right, I like that. Rampage is. I think that's pretty clear to be a Furious movie. They angry and they smash.
Exactly.
All right, Greg.
Yeah, I think
I'm
still undecided on my first pick. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna continue to go with Furious.
Oh,
yes.
you're gonna leave me to get my last fast? Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna pick Prisoners for Furious.
The Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman one?
Yeah.
Remind me
I didn't think about that, but that is extremely furious.
It's probably the most furious.
It is insanely furious.
Well,
I'm drawing a blank. Would you remind me why?
Well, because so basically, like Hugh Jackman's like kids or whatever, or maybe no, it's two different families. Hugh Jackman's kid and another family's kid get like kidnapped or whatever, and like Hugh Jackman
and Jake Gyllenhaal's.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal is like the detective or something.
Yeah.
And so Hugh Jackman thinks he has the guy who maybe did it or not, but he believes that he did it.
Yeah.
And he has good reason to believe it. And so like half the movie is just him like torturing this guy.
And just like beating the shit out of him and like smashing him against the wall.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And it's a Paul Dano.
I thought so.
I mean, Paul Dano, you can picture him just being smashed against the wall.
Yeah. And he like builds a little like cage basically for him, and like
the whole premise of the movie is built on how fucking mad he is.
Yeah, and the whole point is like kind of
good fucking pick.
He goes like the lengths he'll go to
this is just blending into revenge, but that's like there is just so much.
Yeah. It's not quite revenge because he doesn't.
It's torturing to get information out of him.
Yeah.
And torturing him just because he's just mad.
Yeah. But it's just a lot of torture.
A lot of furious.
Yeah, a lot of furious torture, and so I feel like it's a highly furious movie, and I don't know, it's a nice movie.
Wow. So is that better than Mystery Men?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's definitely a more like it's a movie where like everything kind of fits together more, and it feels like everything is very intentional, So yeah. I do like Denis Villeneuve or whatever. And,
didn't he direct RoboCop? No, that was someone else. That was
Paul
him.
Verhoeven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar names.
RoboCop is nice too.
Yeah, I like RoboCop a lot.
Not particularly Furious, only a little bit maybe. Anyway, that's my pick for Furious.
I think that's great. I need to. There's a couple more Denny movies I need to check off because I really like his movies. And
did he do the Dune ones?
Yeah, he did Dune.
I haven't seen those.
And he did Arrival, which is like one of my favorite movies ever.
I didn't like that one.
And Blade Runner, and then because of that, I was like, oh, I should watch some of his other movies. And I watched Prisoners. I'm like, this movie's fan-fucking-tastic. The movie's really good.
I feel like I might appreciate Prisoners more if I saw it now.
Is it better than Rampage? I don't know.
Well, I don't have to make that argument.
yeah, that's very true.
But
I mean, when I saw Prisoners, it didn't really do anything for me. But kind of sometimes when you've when you remember something after not thinking about it for like over a decade, sometimes it feels like, oh, I might like them more if I saw it now.
I was trying to come up with some terms, and I forgot what I ended up with. So I feel like there's two kinds of movies. Ones that the second I leave the theater, I start liking the movie less.
Huh.
And some movies that the second I leave the theater, I start liking it more. And I was like trying to like, I'm still like working on this, like coming up with like food that like when you eat it, you're not like not into, or not into, but it's just like really salty foods. You like you eat it, and then you just want another chip. You just like want it more. You know, it just goes up in your mind.
Uh-huh.
And then some things are like when you're eating it is good, and then after it's like that's not as good. Because there's definitely movies that the more you think about it, the more like it stays with you. They get better or worse.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to come up with terms for those.
Yeah, because I mean, I agree with you. There are some things that the more you think about it, the more rewarding it becomes.
Yeah.
And then other things where once you start to think about it, it falls apart.
Yeah. All right. Now my last pick for Fast. I think I'm leaving open my Furious. Because now we're like actually fully open. I like Getaway Drivers. And I was hoping you wouldn't mention this because it's going to be my number one pick for Fast, which is Drive.
Yeah, that was the other one.
I knew you're going to say that. That's why I was trying to...
And that's why I didn't say it, because
Yes.
I didn't want to give anyone ideas or spoil a future pick.
Drive. I was trying to pick which is the movie I like more, Drive or Baby Driver, and I'm really happy that I got both of them because I like a lot of emotion in my action movies. And so the fast car movies that I pick are about a lot of emotion. And so Drive is also about a getaway driver, but it's my favorite actor, Ryan Gosling. And he has like, I think maybe he has like 5 lines in the whole movie, but he's such a good actor that he can convey a whole character with just that. But it is so good because like the tension between him and Carey Mulligan. Wait, I have 2 Carey Mulligans too. Turns out I like certain actors.
Bring Keanu Reeves.
The tension between them, and also Oscar Isaac is randomly in it. And like watching it again, like at first when I watched it, he wasn't that well known, and now going back, I'm like, oh hey, that's Oscar Isaac.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah. Do you remember the movie?
I watched it once, but I was like, yeah, it's not really my kind of jam, so...
Yeah, I was trying to decide if you were going to pick that over me, and I was like, I don't think you will, but I'll just pick it anyway, because...
Yeah, definitely was not planning on picking it.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean...
But I'm kind of surprised. I kind of left one open to be picked, and it wasn't going to be picked, so maybe I'll just... Well,
I got... Like... Baby Driver and Speed are... Or not Speed. Baby Driver and Drive are 2 of my like favorite movies. I love those movies. And both of them, what I said about the intro sequence to Baby Driver, the intro sequence to Drive is... maybe it's like almost as good as Baby Driver. Both of them are just so watchable. They're so fucking good. I just like the actual story of Drive better, and obviously... My boy, Baby Goose, is in it.
Yeah, that is true. He is definitely in it.
He is very in it. And also, the music is so good.
Yeah, it's got that one song.
Night Call.
Yeah.
By Kavinsky.
Yeah.
It, like, that one soundtrack led me to follow a whole type of music, and I went to multiple music festivals specifically that did that kind of music because of this movie.
And how did you get there? Did you drive?
Yes, I did, actually.
There you go.
I mean, I flew out to Vegas, then I drove, but yes.
Well, it still counts.
For both times, I did drive for like 7 hours.
There you go.
So yes,
That's
I did
perfect.
drive,
That's
and I
perfect.
was like weaving around cars and stuff like that too.
Because you're a bad driver.
Yes,
You're a dangerously bad driver.
I really like my list right now, so maybe I should do this at the end. I just want to mention it right now. My list is literally speed, baby driver, drive. Does that count as
Short titles.
Yeah, that's very
But,
few
like-
syllables.
But literally, in my brain, fast means it literally has the title of
Yeah.
fast. Baby fast. Fast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, mine starts with Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. That's like twice as many syllables as your whole list.
Yes.
Yeah. That is true.
All right.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
Cool.
Time
All
to
right.
pick something completely unhinged.
All right. Time to make everyone confused. My number 2 pick for Furious is the movie Falling Down,
Beautiful.
starring Michael Douglas. Have you guys seen it?
Nope.
Oh, I've heard of it, but never actually watched it.
I've not heard of it.
All right. Well, it's a movie about a guy he's like a white collar worker in Los Angeles. I think it came out around like 1990. And he has lost his job. He's been laid off, and the whole movie takes place in a single day, which I love.
That's always good. I like that too.
And he's
93,
like,
by the way.
pardon?
93.
93.
Oh, it's a Joel Schumacher movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love me some Joel Schumacher. I feel like I recommended a Joel Schumacher movie in a previous episode.
You did. I'll bring it up.
One that
You
I
keep
feel like it
talking-
might have been one that you guys hadn't heard
Yes,
of.
it was. Keep talking about this, and I'll look up the one that we.
Oh, I think it might have been Trespass. Was that a Joel Schumacher movie?
Just
I'm a little drunk. Anyway, Falling Down, the Michael Douglas character, he's like pretending to go to work after being laid off and like being a reliable employee for, probably decades. He is also divorced, and I believe this takes place on his daughter's birthday. And he's basically had it with being unappreciated by society and by everyone he has ever known, and he ends up flying into a rage. Like he robs a store, some guys try to steal his briefcase, and he ends up somehow attacking them and causing them to flee. He ends up stealing weapons. It keeps escalating more and more to the point that he literally has like a missile launcher and is blowing up a construction site. It's fucking amazing.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, over the course of a whole day.
One whole day, yeah.
But it's basically just this movie about how society sort of can underappreciate a specific kind of person who can just kind of fall through the cracks and feel like they've given their entire life to a system that doesn't give a fuck about them. And it's just about how a person can kind of just lose it. And this is just an awesome example of that. It's a fun movie.
Nice. All right.
And
Fun.
fun fact, when Netflix stopped having DVD by mail, they sent out an email to all of their customers saying like when their last day of sending out DVDs would be, and that whatever DVD you have after that, you can keep it for as long as you want.
Oh,
Which just means that you can keep it forever.
Yes.
And I timed it so that my last movie from them would be Falling Down. So I own this movie because Netflix gave it to me as a parting gift.
I really miss the mail Netflix.
I
That made
do
it so much
too.
more special.
Yeah, it was so much more. Like, it was more fun watching a movie knowing that that's, like, the only movie that you have rented. Because with streaming, there's always a question of, should I turn this off and watch something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, these easier to get in the zone.
Right. I mean, that sounds like a really interesting movie. I do love movies that take place over one day.
I do too.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those movies that has kind of been on my, like, I should probably watch that at some point type movie, but, maybe I will or will not, who could say.
Yeah, it is one of those. Like, I would say it feels like a movie that would, I don't think this is the case, but it feels like it would have been based on a graphic novel.
Sure. I could imagine that.
It just, like, it feels, like, so visually iconic. Like, he's wearing, like, the short-sleeved white-collar shirt and, like, probably, like, 100-degree summer heat.
Yeah, I haven't really seen clips, but I've seen just, like, pictures, or, like, maybe it's just, like, the cover, or the poster, or whatever, for the movie.
Alright, nice.
Yeah, it's a good Furious movie, so that's my number 2.
Yeah. So I guess it's my time, and I can either pick my number 1 in either category.
Yep.
And I feel like on principle I have to pick this. So, I feel like this movie more fits the fast category, but I'm gonna pick. I feel like it could go in either. So, in Furious, I'm gonna pick Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, we were gonna get there.
Yeah, it seems like that might have happened.
Yeah, I will talk about the movie.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best movies of the last, few decades or whatever. It's kind of just one long car chase.
Sorry,
almost.
you picked that in Fast or Furious?
In Furious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although, it is in the title, but like how... I guess, never mind. Mad Max is not that furious, but Furiosa is the furious one in the Furious.
And like the War Boys. And
Yeah, they're all... Yeah, you're right.
I feel like
and Morton Joe is pretty furious.
Yes.
The Nicholas Hoult character, is he one of those that you mentioned?
Yeah,
he's not very
War
furious.
Boys.
He's like, he has a good time the whole time. He's like living it up.
I thought it was like a furiously good time.
Yeah. But yes.
Yeah, I do feel like it would probably fit the fast category better. But I've got a plan for my last pick in fast. So.
Ooh, a man with a plan.
Yeah.
I did not want to pick this because I was like, anyway, just go on. Keep talking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a amazing movie. Like the attention to detail and the action sequence, like it makes it feel so like visceral, and also like it's very casually like, setting things up and paying them off in the sense that like all the like things that are in play at the beginning of the movie like are all continue to be thought about through the rest of it. Like it's a movie where like all the pieces are set up on the board, and then you get to watch how everything like shakes out. And also it's just like there wasn't, and really hasn't been since, any movie that's quite like Fury Road.
It is so unique, yes.
Yeah, and it's so much better than you would reasonably imagine it to be, and like I don't know, obviously like the action is like incredible, and the visually it's amazing, and like so there's like not even a ton of dialogue, but like you're just like with the characters so like viscerally, and
yeah,
I don't know, like it's basically a flawless movie.
What?
It's kind of like kind of just one of the best movies ever made. Mad Max Fury Road.
I was going...
Visionary George Miller.
I was definitely not going to pick that in my Fast, even though like it belongs in both. I was thinking about picking that over John Wick because I knew you were going to pick it. But then I also was going to have a hard time picking something over it. So then I was like,
Yeah, I mean, it's this type of movie that really deserves the number 1 spot, I feel.
Yeah. I was definitely going to pick that last round, and then I had a better plan. But obviously, like it just, I mean, the two things that popped in my head when we talked about this were, I guess,
Fast and the Furious and Fury Road, or what?
Well, I guess I already said Mystery Men was the first one to talk about.
Mystery Men.
But then Mad Max Fury Road was like, it is more Fast and Furious than Fast and Furious.
It's
I don't know if they were that fast.
In Fury Road or in
in Fury Road, I only saw it once, and maybe this goes along with my taste being unpredictable, but I thought that movie was okay, Fury Road, but I honestly didn't see what all the hype was about. Like, I wasn't really into it.
I like how it's also one of the, like, people considered to be the best in the past, like, couple, like, our modern era, too.
Yeah.
So is your complaint that it could have been faster? Is that what you're getting at?
No, that's not... I didn't care about how fast it was. I'm just saying for the sake of this category, I don't recall it seeming particularly fast.
I mean, it's literally a bunch of cars chasing after another car
like one
for most of the movie.
Yeah, it's like
it's all a car
2-hour car chase. Basically.
Yeah, but how long they're going doesn't like have a correlation necessarily with how fast they're going.
Well, but when we
they're
talked about
going
other
as
categories,
fast as they can.
When we talked about other categories of like
yeah,
alone,
but you can ride a Segway as fast as you can, but it's not necessarily very fast.
No, but like when we talked about alone, we're like, oh, but the implication, like this person's alone for so much longer. This is fast for such a long time. Most of the movie, they are going very fast.
Like, I do agree that they're probably only going like 60 miles an hour or something. Maybe more. Maybe like 70 or 80. I guess I don't. It's hard to really say because they're mostly in the desert and whatnot.
Yeah, that was kind of my impression. Was I don't remember being able to really... Because there's not a lot of, like, close objects to compare it to.
Well, regardless, I
mean, clearly it's just viscerally fast. Like, people are, like, falling off the truck and, like, getting, like, you know, thrown into the dirt or under the wheels or whatever, getting run over.
I mean, but we're not arguing if... I mean, we agree it's fast. I mean, we get 2 against 1 regardless of that.
It is getting picked in the Furious category.
Yeah, he picked it as Furious.
But...
Oh, right.
And it sounds pretty...
But I think it's very... I think it's highly fast and highly furious. I feel like it's, like, highly both categories.
But either way, you just didn't like the movie?
Yeah, and I've never heard anyone explain it in a way that makes me convinced that they like it. Because, like, you can talk about, it's just, like, a really long chase scene and people are getting thrown off of vehicles. My question is, like, okay, but, like, why is that supposed to be good?
Because it's just exciting at every point.
Well,
and then you understand every... Like, one thing it does outside of the action is that you understand every character's reasoning, every character's, like, impetus for why they feel so strongly. And every character in it is, like... so strong in their emotion and like going for it.
I mean, it's a movie that's like simple, really, but like it's also just one of those movies that's just so well done that like that's kind of the main. Like, obviously, if you just describe the plot of Fury Road, it's not gonna be like, why is that good? They just are in a car chase for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like a visceral movie. It's like about like feeling the emotions and the speeds and the action and the visual splendor of it.
Yeah, we're not trying to describe like all the intricacies of like Godfather and like why all these characters matter. It's just
let me ask you guys this. So I remember that for me personally, I just did not enjoy spending time in that world. Did you guys feel that you did enjoy spending time in that world?
The most I've enjoyed, like, beyond Avatar. Like,
okay.
So, not beyond Avatar.
I mean, it's not my favorite world of all time, but I do think, Post-Apocalypse is fun, and it's kind of probably the, like, one of, like, the progenitor of, like, the post-apocalypse genre, where basically, I mean, not that movie, but like the original Mad Max.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the OG. post-apocalypse franchise, I guess,
Mm.
and like I think the post-apocalypse is fun, and this is probably the most fun version of it, maybe possibly.
Yeah,
At
so
least one
I
of the
very
most
much,
fun versions.
to answer your question, yes, I very much
Right.
enjoyed spending time with that world.
'Cause-
But
And I feel like the world is the kind of what's so good about it too, because like the movie doesn't explain everything, but you just sort of like see Immortan Joe, and you
and
see
then
like
see the guy with the nipple piercing that
yeah,
keeps
like
rubbing
from
his nipples.
Gastown
Yeah.
or
Like
whatever.
that's nice.
Or see not from Gastown, or like the Bullet Farm or whatever,
Yeah.
and you hear about the Bullet Farm in Gastown, and you see the characters and like just the design of the characters, and you're like, oh, I get it. You don't really like. It's such a good movie of like show don't tell. There's so much like just like inferring where you're like, oh, I get why these characters are doing this. It didn't like explicitly say like, why these women are escaping or whatever, or like what everyone's goals are. Like no one says like my goal is to do this really, but like
but
it's
you
just kind
fucking
of like
feel it.
yeah, it's a movie. It's
It
a
is
very
the most
movie about
show
feeling.
don't-
Yeah.
So on that note, you know what? I hate when they don't explicitly say things, which is why my pick is Furiosa. It's not my Furiosa. I did like Furiosa, but obviously it's not as good. It did
Okay.
overly explain everything that we didn't need to have explained.
Before we go on to the next pick, though, I do want to say that I suspect that a lot of the time people like or dislike movies not for any rational reason, but just because, like, on a deeper level that you either do or don't enjoy spending time in that world.
Yes.
I think that's all there is to it in a lot of cases.
Yep. I mean, I agree. And that's my argument for
It is-
Avatar all the time.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I want to be in Pandora.
Yeah, I respect it.
All right.
Yeah, although to be fair, I don't particularly want to go to the Mad Max world, but I do enjoy seeing what happens there.
Right, like I'm not saying like a movie where people are like in danger of losing their life or whatever. Like I'm not saying that you would want to go there, but I'm saying like as
Yes.
like from the safety of like observing it like from far away that you enjoy spending time with it.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, I
definitely.
agree. I think like we get what you're saying. So for my last pick for Furious, I kind of just need to pick this just to get back something.
Okay.
I am picking Logan for
Oh.
Furious.
I feel like that's more of a third pick type movie.
I don't know if it is. I do not know if it is.
Fighting words.
So I don't know if you guys even know. Like I'm sure you can even like see that in the movie he gets mad, but specifically he goes into something called Berserker Rage, which is a thing in the comics that was never shown in movies.
Oh.
Where like Wolverine just goes into this trance, and it basically happens like right after Weapon X when he's still like hooked up to everything. Like it gets hooked up, like he uses that to get out of the facilities, and then he uses a handful of other times, but it's about like the disconnect from his brain and his body where he just goes into rage and then he just becomes basically invincible and just can tear through everyone. And that shows up a couple times in Logan.
Okay.
And then if you watch it like not as a nerd, you're like, oh, he's just very mad. And if you're a nerd, you're like, that's Berserker Rage! They're finally
Right.
showing it on screen!
So we didn't know this at the time, but you went into Berserker Rage when Greg picked Logan in the last episode.
I did, yes.
Because you were just like staring at him angrily
Yes.
for like a minute.
So that's why I was like, I have to pick this as my number one pick of in the all.
Sweet redemption.
I think it's a great movie. I love comic book movies. I specifically, like, I was never like super into X-Men, but I always loved the Old Man Wolverine or Old Man Logan comic, and the ones that actually talk about him specifically in this. And it just did it so well because it just like brought comic books back to like a emotional, heart-wrenching place. But then you can see like there's still the superhero element, obviously, because it's still Logan, it's still Wolverine. I love this movie. It's one of the best comic book movies of all time. So yeah.
I wish they
I
had
feel like
called.
it's pretty good.
I wish they had called the movie Old Man Logan And if they did a series of like Old Man Cyclops, Old Man Nightcrawler,
Yeah.
and like each one is just that character being super old, ultimately dying, and just like making these depressing old man X-Men movies. That'd have been great.
Old
Which is
Man
funny.
Logan is kind of a nice title.
Which is funny because the first one, X-Men Origins Wolverine, was supposed to be X-Men Origins Magneto, X-Men Origins.
Yeah, they're going to do a series.
Yeah.
But an old man
But the
series
first one
would
was
be
too
so
good
much
that
better.
they felt there was no need to make any more.
Yeah.
We can't top this, I guess. Yeah, just move on.
Exactly. Don't even try. No, but a series of old man superhero movies would be so great. And if all of them were just depressing as fuck.
But it's also uplifting.
Yeah. Well, and all of them would also have, like, some young girl who's going to take over the mantle.
All I care about is young girls, so.
Yeah, as we've established.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a big Kevin Spacey fan.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jeff.
All
you got
right.
your last Furious pick.
I have my last Furious pick.
And
So-
if this takes
No, I don't-
under 20 minutes, I'll be furious.
Oh, shit. Well, I can waste some time.
All right, go
you
on.
definitely can.
Yeah, don't test me on my ability to waste time. My number one pick for Furious is Deadpool 2. Do you guys remember who the villain is?
That's the guy with the metal arm, or whatever.
No, he's not the villain. The villain is the fat New Zealand kid who
Oh, he is furious.
He's so angry.
He is,
And
yep.
the whole story is they have to try to stop this teenager from
Because-
being so angry.
That is a good point.
Because he's going to become a supervillain just based on how furious he is.
Yeah, Cable is the other guy.
Yeah, Cable's more of like a helper to the protagonist.
I like how we both picked X-Men.
I like that too. As soon as you were mentioning that on your last pick, I was like, oh, Rick's going to love my number one pick.
I just forgot about him being... Yes, it is all about him being furious.
Yeah,
That is...
Yep. Yeah, the whole story revolves around the bad guy being furious.
I will say that the bad guy in movies is often furious.
Not like this.
Yeah.
It's not generally that he does bad things solely because he can't control his anger.
Yeah. Like,
That's fair.
emotional regulation is the point of the movie.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. It is.
Yeah,
it's
the whole-
pretty central, I suppose.
Yeah, the whole movie is trying to talk this kid down from how angry he is. Because when he gets angry, he just, like, shoots fire, and they know that in the future he's become a supervillain who, like, kills Cable's family just out of pure fury.
Yeah.
So if you take away the furiousness, like, you don't have a story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Deadpool
so
2
then
is very
why is it a
nice.
good movie?
It's a good movie because I think it walks the tight... What?
Just go on. You're literally talking into your hand.
Well, it's because my forehead is itchy, but I don't want to take my hat off. So I'm scratching my forehead under my Seattle Seahawks beanie. They're going to the Super Bowl. Stay tuned next week. You'll find out why. Deadpool 2 walks the tightrope of being very funny and also, like, very emotionally grounded and also very action-packed. Like, those are three things that generally, if you do one of those things, you're not going to do the other two. But it does all three. And it introduces great new characters like Domino. The girl...
Domino is fun.
Yeah, the girl whose superpower is that she's lucky.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just a very fun, silly character. Played to perfection by, is it Zazie Beetz?
Zazie Beetz, yeah.
Yeah,
Zazie Beetz.
she's great in it. I think that might be the only movie I've seen her in, but she's fantastic. She hits home runs.
Well, she's in the show Atlanta.
Oh, I've never
it's-
seen that.
It's Donald Glover's movie.
Yeah, I don't like Donald
Yeah.
Glover. I don't know why. He just doesn't really do it for me.
You kind of, I mean, she is very fun, and the character, the superpower is so much fun that you kind of just want to see more of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. and yeah, there are parts in it that make me cry because they're so emotional. Oh, I've mentioned to Rick and Greg that until K-pop Demon Hunters, which came out in 2025, the last movie I'd given 5 stars to was Deadpool 2 in 2018. So I went like 7 years without giving any movies 5 stars. That's how difficult I am to please, I guess. So yeah, Deadpool 2 to me is a 5-star movie. It's better than the original in pretty much every possible way. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll try to go down on yourself.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Deadpool
Alright.
2 is pretty nice, I suppose.
It's fun.
I feel like you both picked pretty nice X-Men movies.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Alright, Greg. The last pick of the draft. Number 1 fast movie.
Well, not to deviate from the theme too much, I'm gonna pick again one of my favorite movies from the last several decades, which I guess isn't narrowing it down much, but just one of my favorite movies, like, let's just say.
You have a lot of favorite movies?
Yeah, and hopefully it's not too controversial as a fast movie, but I think it definitely counts as a fast movie.
Alright.
The Incredibles.
There's a character called Dash.
Yeah, who runs very fast. And that's very central to the movie. Also, like, there's other fast stuff, but mostly there's, like, a speedster in the movie, and there's, like, multiple, like, going extremely fast scenes.
There is, Yeah, I'll allow it. I think it's okay. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, it doesn't matter what I think if both of you.
I mean,
are voting
I'm
yes.
on the fence. If you're really against it, say.
The Incredibles is another one of those movies that I saw it, but it didn't really do anything for me, so I don't remember it.
Oh well, then if that's your case, then. But if Superman's on it, Dash is on it.
Yeah,
Except Superman is like the main character, and the main villain is also
But
super
there's
fast.
multiple scenes. Now I'm already voting for it being on there. Like there's multiple scenes that the scene is resolved by going really fast.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
like,
That
oh, he
seems
can
fair.
run on water, or like when he's like, when he realizes that he can run on top of water, like that's.
No, I tipped it in Dash.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fast.
Yeah. Plus, he's always doing fast scenes, and plus, like, there is like other fast stuff. Besides, I mean, that is the main thing, but there's also like rockets and like stuff, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Rockets are famously fast.
yeah, but you can't involve
Yeah.
that. But yeah, okay. Incredibles.
Yeah.
How many are you going to try to figure out how many of these you can get Incredibles on?
If I can, yeah.
I want to say though, it might make the podcast less rewarding for viewers if like we're always picking the same.
No,
movies.
we have a pretty new list though. That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like there's hasn't been a ton of overlap.
Yeah, because my strategy is always to pick movies that we haven't already talked about.
Well,
but I
regardless,
realize
we'll get onto this later. Talk about Incredibles.
Yeah, I just think it's a really excellent script where, like, you know, all the pieces come together, and it's like, you know, like all the characters are fun and iconic, and all the. I mean, it's hard to. I mean, like, basically from like. I love, you know, a superhero movie that, like, I feel like there's so many things I want to say that are overlapping in my brain.
Yeah.
But, like, there was, like, a sentiment when the Justice League movie came out that, like, oh, it can't be as good as, like, the Avengers movie simply because they didn't spend as much time setting up the characters. And my, like, thought was always, well, if the Incredibles can do it,
Yeah.
like that's not, you don't need to have, like, it's almost more fun to me in superhero stories if I don't know what all the superheroes' deal is going into it, and during the movie you could be like, oh, I get this guy is, you know, this guy has cold powers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, usually it's not like that complex, and it's fun with it when a new character comes in, like Bon Voyage, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I know bomb voyage. He's French and he has bombs or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how the first X-Men movie was. Like,
Yeah.
you could go into that blind, and it's got a ton of superheroes, but it just works.
I think that's why he said, like, oh, no, we just have 3, like, X-Men and, like, comic book things in a row. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's, to wrap that up, that's great. So, I think we should just like, pick now which of these is the better list. Fast or Furious. I also, like, we could go over and describe why we think each one is better than the previous one.
I feel like
Let's
we should do
that
that first.
because that will also refresh us on what we picked.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that makes more sense to do.
Agreed.
All right, so I'll go 3-1. So
right.
my third pick on Speed, or third pick on Fast is Speed. My second pick on Fast is Baby Driver. Speed is a very generic, kind of like fun, but like, whatever, boilerplate movie. Baby Driver is just super fun, super enjoyable, and exactly my tone. And then Drive is just slightly better than Baby Driver because it is also my tone, but in a more like serious way, and it has Ryan Gosling, so that always gets an extra point.
That's true.
Your Fast?
My number 3 Fast movie was Talladega Nights: The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Number 2 was Man of Steel, and number 1 was Drive Angry. And did you go then top to bottom?
No, just whatever.
Explain it how you want.
All right. Yeah, I'll say Drive Angry. No, I guess I'll say Man of Steel is better than Talladega Nights because Talladega Nights is just a silly movie that doesn't matter. They're just trying to be funny. And then Man of Steel is more of like...
Hey, Greg, look over the list while he's talking so you can choose which is better.
It's like
Okay.
It's like a real movie about, maybe deeper themes like should you or should you not destroy an entire city just because you're getting in a fist fight. And then Drive Angry is better than Man of Steel because it answers the age-old question: what happens when Nicolas Cage escapes from hell and tries to save... I looked up the synopsis again to refresh my memory after we talked about it, and tries to save his granddaughter from a satanic death cult. After they've already killed his daughter, and now they're going to kill his granddaughter. And I mean, Drive Angry is the best movie ever made. You can put it on at any point, and you can impress your grandma.
Nice. All right, Greg.
All right, so we're doing Speed?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Fast.
All right. My number... All right, I picked number 1, Incredibles. Number 2, The Matrix Reloaded. Number 3, Top Gun Maverick. And let's see. I guess I'll start. I think The Matrix Reloaded is better than Top Gun Maverick because of the long monologues about philosophy.
That's better. That is actually a hard thing to argue. Like, they both are extremely good.
I don't know. The Matrix Reloaded is just a movie that's near and dear to me.
Yeah.
And I do think that, like I was saying before, like, I feel like...
You know what Tom Cruise would say about those long monologues about philosophy? He would take that book and throw it in the trash.
Like, I do appreciate a movie that's, like, setting up the rules and just like, oh, this is what's going to happen, and there's a big, set piece at the end. But
you do like movies with rules and, like, establishing things. So.
Yeah, but I also like a movie that just has, a lot of things going on and a lot of, numerous set pieces, and like I feel like there's a lot of just very iconic imagery in The Matrix Reloaded. I like the like ghost twins. I do like the Merovingian. And
Yeah. And then Incredibles.
um yeah, The Incredibles. I mean, that's just one of my all time favorite movies. I just think it's one of those like basically perfect movies where everything kind of like fits together, and you feel like changing any little piece of the movie would make it worse.
Nice. All right. So for mine, third is Promising Young Woman. Second for Furious is John Wick, and first is Logan. I like John Wick more than Promising Young Woman because it is a lot more entertaining. Promising Young Woman is entertaining, but it's also like you're entertained because you get the like vindication, but it's also kind of hard to watch because sexual assault is it's interesting that's like that's harder to watch than people like actually being murdered, but being murdered is fun to watch. uh, it's just a more not more interesting fun. It's just more fun watch. And Logan is better than John Wick because I think it's like a similar kind of thing of like somebody going after somebody to or trying to protect like on like a singular mission, I should say. But it's comic books, and I also always give extra points for comic books because I like the characters, and it makes me feel more comforting when I know the characters and I've seen them on screen so many times, and I just, yeah, I it just is better for me to watch. And Logan being number one as my Furious pick is definitely a personal pick, and I understand that even all three of these movies, Logan, John Wick, and Promising Young Woman, I'm sure there are people out there who would have the exact opposite order. This is just the order that I like them in.
That's fair.
All right.
So for Furious, my number 3 pick is Rampage. My number 2 pick is Falling Down, and my number 1 pick is Deadpool 2. So I will say Falling Down is better than Rampage because Rampage it is just at the end of the day is just kind of a silly action movie about giant animals who are destroying the world. Whereas Falling Down has like a deeper social commentary about what it's like to be a forgotten man, sort of, and to decide that you're angry as hell and you're not going to take it anymore. Network would have been a good movie for Furious, now that I think about it.
I can see that.
For those of you who are scoring at home, that line I just said is from the movie Network from the 70s. And then Deadpool 2 is better than Falling Down because, I mean, I kind of already said it. It's sort of the perfect comic book movie. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll try unsuccessfully to go down on yourself. It's that good.
You'll Donald Duck it the whole time.
Yeah, if you are wearing pants when you sit down to watch Deadpool 2, you're going to be amazed how quickly those pants are gone.
All right, Greg.
Alright, so my number 1 was Mad Max Fury Road, number 2 Prisoners, and number 3 Mystery Men. And I think Prisoners is better than Mystery Men, mostly because, I mean, I feel like everything kind of comes together better. It feels like a movie that where it like tonally is more tonally consistent, I guess.
Yes.
And Fury Road. I mean, Fury Road is just amazing. One of those all-time great movies. That's why it's better than Prisoners, which is pretty solid movie, pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's like an all-time great movie.
Yeah.
I would say like, yeah, it's
And then on to your all-time
Okay.
great movie.
Wasn't that it?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
All right.
you covered them all.
And first off, before we do the final ranking, a couple these I'm just gonna say them. We're not gonna talk about them this long. We're kind of like
Honorable mentions.
honorable mentions.
Yeah, I gotta do those first.
Just ones that I kind of was like wondering about. I had F1 on there. I don't think you guys saw it.
Not yet.
It's from the same director as Top Gun Maverick, and he can shoot fast scenes very well. And these were all shot on actual racetracks, and it felt like it because it was. You feel how fast it's going. Like, it's intense. It's nice.
It's a movie that I kind of want to get to. I've been meaning to get to it since it came out and haven't.
But that's my only honorable mention for Fast, actually.
And yeah, that was one that I thought if I had seen it, based on the good things I hear, that might have made my list, but I haven't seen it yet. So my only honorable mention would just be, again, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, starring Keanu Reeves.
That's a good honorable mention. I mean, for Fast, basically all the movies that I thought were not questionable got picked.
Yeah.
I will say two ones that I was thinking about arguing for, which are kind of similar. How to Train Your Dragon and Avatar, because they have a lot of flying sequences where they're zipping around.
I mean, I also thought of Back to the Future because you have to hit 88 miles an hour.
I was thinking of
okay, we all.
I thought about Back to the Future, but I thought that would be too much of a stretch.
Yeah,
we all
also
thought
that.
88 miles an hour is pretty fast.
And it's pretty fast. But the movie as a whole doesn't have fast vibes.
Exactly.
The other two movies that come to mind, but I didn't like them enough to pick them. At least I don't remember them well enough to think that I did. One would be Days of Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a fast movie.
Definitely a fast. I haven't watched it, but that's about racing. So
yeah, directed by Tony Scott.
Nice.
And. Yeah, I just don't remember it well enough to have picked it. I couldn't have said anything about it because I don't recall. And then the other one that I know I watched, but I also wasn't crazy about it, was Ford versus Ferrari.
I also had that on my list. It was good. It was...
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that movie. I remember watching it and being like, yeah, it was pretty good.
It was fine.
Yeah, that was it.
It belongs, but...
it belongs in the category.
I wouldn't have begrudged anyone picking it, but...
I didn't think it was good enough to really care.
I have a handful of Furious. I'll just throw out there.
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood. He's very furious at times.
Yeah. And that's why there will be blood.
But I don't think that the whole vibe of it was. I had Kill Bill because revenge, but I thought it's not as furious as most revenge is. The Shining. He's furious, but I also think he's just a little bit more crazy than furious.
Yes, a bit more crazy, yeah.
And then 7, he's very furious at the end.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
He's extremely furious, but also I didn't want to pick just one point of furious. Those are just other things that
some of those would probably count. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them.
Not 7.
Also
not 7, no.
Also, 28 days / weeks / whatever later.
Oh yeah, I also
it's
that
called
as a question
The
mark.
Rage.
Yeah, that's something I considered arguing for, but then I was like, eh.
Yeah, I also just
we've talked about those enough. Anyway.
Yes, we also have. The reason I didn't pick it is that we've had them on other categories.
Yeah,
so.
I appreciate that.
But,
also, one of your friends in the group chat who I haven't met yet, I think it was Dylan maybe, I love what he said to describe those movies. He just said 28 units of time later.
Yeah, but that is a Dylan type humor.
And I think that's a pretty elegant way to include all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My honorable mentions for Furious, I have The Amazing Spider-Man 2, because Jamie Foxx as Electro, his whole thing, similar to Deadpool 2, is he's angry. He's angry about... I do
think that villains tend to be angry.
Right, but it's a specific kind of villain where the only reason that they like damage stuff is because they lose their temper and just kind of mindlessly start wrecking things.
he doesn't. Electro isn't mindless. He actively fucks shit up.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
it's
that
not
movie is
mindless,
very
but
bad.
it is.
Also, yes,
Well, yeah,
the
it's
movie-
it's not a very good movie. Which
Then
is
why
also,
arguing for it on here?
Well, it belongs in the category, I think. And
Okay.
if you guys picked all my other shit, I just want to give it a shout out.
Okay,
I love any movie where Jamie Foxx is blue and where motherfuckers forgot that it's his birthday.
Yes. All right.
And he
And
loses his
move on to
tooth gap.
Yes, and the tooth gap.
I know. I need to fall into a pit of electric eels to fix my
so
gap.
crazy that's a pit of electric eel.
Yeah, so not so bad of a movie after all. Another movie, I don't know if this would have counted, but another movie on my Furious list was Fight Club. Because the whole movie is about, like, guys that just want to beat the shit out of each other because they're like,
not
disillusioned. It doesn't seem
Disillusion is the
furious,
opposite.
though.
No.
It's not the opposite of furious, but, like...
No,
I mean,
these are quick shout-outs.
They're
Let's
not
keep
the
going.
most angry.
Yeah, I
or
thought
whatever,
it's not
furious.
really... Like, there's definitely, like, anger involved, but it doesn't quite fit. And another one I have that doesn't quite fit is Pacific Rim, just because the kaiju are just... They're just big and angry, but I thought Rampage was a much better fit for that.
It does help that it's called Rampage.
Yeah, that does help also. And then my last one, which also kind of fits, and it's a good movie, is the movie Warrior. Because the Tom Hardy character just, like, fucks people's shit up, like, as a mixed martial artist or whatever. And his whole thing just seems to be that he's just, like, this mysterious, angry guy.
Oh.
I
want to say I forgot to do this bit during when we were actually picking, but after Jeff picked Rampage, I wanted to also pick Rampage, the U Bowl movie.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well, it's just, I mean, I didn't want to, I would have been like, just kidding, because U-Bowl is the worst, or whatever, but, like, it is probably the best U-Bowl movie.
Who is U-Bowl?
It's like this, like, guy that makes, like, low-budget, trashy movies.
Oh, okay. And
like
he has one called Rampage?
Like, he made, like, Blood Rain, and he, like, at the same time, when he's making Blood Rain, he's like, you know what'd be funny is, like, we can make 2 movies for the price of 1 if, like, we just swap out after each take, we swap out the hot lady for a fat lady, and then we make like a parody fat movie where she's fat.
That's an amazing
He literally
idea.
made 2 movies for the budget of 1.
Yeah.
It's the same movie except one is hot lady and one is fat lady?
I guess I haven't watched whatever the other version is, really either version.
But like all the dialogue is the same?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't need to get into
It
this.
sounds amazing.
I don't really have all the details, other than that's the thing that I
It sounds like a master of the craft.
All
So
right.
anyway, my
Greg, say
other
you're
furious honorable mentions.
And then I have one that I wish I would have.
I want to get this movie on our list at some point. Riccio, the Story of Ricky.
Huh.
It's a banger.
Never heard of it.
Also, I had the Boy and the Beast in my honorable mentions, and one that was maybe a little bit of a stretch, Gladiator.
I had Gladiator too.
Yeah.
For Furious?
So you had
Just
Gladiator
because-
2.
No,
Because
because
like
like
good of a movie.
because vengeance, and that's like
Yeah.
the big thing. It's like vengeance is furious, and he's very furious.
Well, also, one of the most furious movies that maybe I should have picked but didn't, Old Boy.
Oh, that's not the one I was gonna say. Okay, the one I even forgot to say right now, Carrie.
I've never actually watched Carrie.
But Carrie, it's all furious. Like everybody dies. Like
yeah, it does
because
seem pretty furious.
yeah, that is so furious.
And also like Furiosa. Oh, I also had Rebel Ridge on my furious list.
I had
was
that
thinking
too.
About it.
Yeah, I basically yeah.
But it's just not a movie
should have.
that I care about too much. So.
I should have picked Carrie at some point. I just didn't know where to fit it.
So I own Carrie on DVD. I've only seen it maybe twice. The main thing I remember is when they dump the blood on her head.
Yes.
It's
And
the
then
whole
she's
thing.
so mad that she lights everyone on fire.
So does she have like a superpower that
Yeah.
she can make
She has
people
like
burst into flames?
telekinesis or whatever.
Okay, I
She
have
has
to watch that again because I liked it enough to buy it, but I don't remember it at this point.
I read the book when I was like 14.
All right, Old Man Carey.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. All right,
So now we need to decide which is better, Fast movies or Furious movies, based on this list.
do you guys have?
I have my answer.
Your
Yeah,
vote?
I think I have my vote ready.
All right, I'll vote for first.
All right.
I will say Furious.
So are we not going to explain our reasons? We're just going to say it?
Well, say your pick first. Just say. I'll say Furious.
All right. I was going to say Fast.
Ooh, so I have the deciding vote. I think I mean, I already know what I was going to say, but I'm just verifying it in my mind.
Making sure.
Yeah, I believe I'm going to go with Furious as well.
All right, Furious wins. Okay, now we can talk about not just like. All right.
All right.
I mean, I had a really hard time with this because both lists are really good. I just like I didn't want to go off of my own. I was kind of go off of your guys' lists.
Yeah, I was kind of doing that as well.
Because your own list cancels out because you like all of them in both categories.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to do that. And mostly I liked, like, Jeff, like, I don't, you know, a lot of times I only see, like, half the movies you pick.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones you picked, and, like, I kind of know, but, like, okay, I like Deadpool 2 a lot. Rampage, that makes sense. But then the ones that Greg picked, I think I like over the other ones that he picked. And I kind of like my Furious ones over my... And I like my Fast ones. I like my Fast ones more, but I was trying to go off of your guys' list for Furious.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. I liked Rick's Furious movies more. I feel like that was kind of the deciding... Like, basically, like, I feel like, you know... I basically just don't care for Drive or Baby Driver that much.
Yeah, I also don't.
So I feel like that's kind of what tilted it for me.
But you picked
Fast.
Fast.
Well, I picked Fast because I haven't seen Promising Young Woman, so I can't really go by that.
I also haven't
And
seen that.
I didn't care for Logan. And John Wick, I thought it was okay to me as a cautionary tale, but other than that, I don't really like revenge movies. I didn't really care for Fury Road or Prisoners, and I don't think I would really like Mystery Men. So, based on your guys' picks, the Furious category didn't really do much for me.
Sure.
Whereas I like Top Gun Maverick. I think Matrix Reloaded is pretty good. I like Speed. The Incredibles, I think is, you know, I've seen it. I don't remember it, but I think it's probably fine. And Baby Driver, I kind of disliked, but Drive is kind of a vibe, even though it wasn't really my jam, but it's definitely like a respectable Ryan Gosling thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, based on your guys' picks, I chose Fast. However...
Well, you're wrong, because Furious won.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, however, I struggled to come up with movies in the Fast category, whereas in the Furious category, I came up with a ton of movies.
You were furiously picking those.
So, yeah.
You were so fast with every movie you picked.
Yep, thank you. So honestly...
I like how this is our least fast of all time.
Well, yeah, that's what it should be, because we're nothing if not ironic and sexy. But if I ignore what you guys picked and just go by, like, when I was picking out movies, I clearly think that Furious movies are better than Fast movies. Mm-hmm. So the right category won out, despite my trying to sabotage it.
Yeah, I do kind of like Deadpool 2 more than Drive Angry. I kind of have them laid out like this now. And I haven't seen Falling Down, but like it must be better than Man of Steel, right?
I mean, every so often I put a movie on my watch list from Jeff's recommendations, and Falling Down was one of those. So
nice. Yeah, it's a good one. I think both of you guys would like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think basically just like A lot of movies that, like... I mean, you guys just didn't really pick movies that I'm like, that's one of my favorite movies ever, but there's a lot of solid movies.
What?
On
I
the
picked
Furious.
Logan. You picked that so quickly last time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a good solid third pick. But I feel like, I also didn't have a ton of old man movies to choose from, to be fair.
I know.
But I do
We-
like
we need to-
Logan. But either way, I feel like Logan is solid, John Wick is solid, Deadpool 2 is solid. I do like Rampage. So, like, there's some good stuff on there. And, like, on the speed side, I'm mostly just like, yeah, Talladega Nights is pretty funny. And, I kind of like Speed. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I still don't have a lot of movies that I feel, super strongly on the speed side of things.
So this was our first one, like, really doing the concept, and we've decided that Fast versus Furious, the winner is Furious.
Yeah, the winner
Yeah,
is
winner is
Furious.
Furious.
And I guess that's the show.
All right, so thank you for joining us with Movies versus Podcast, where tonight's winner is Furious.
Furious.
I'm Rick.
I'm renowned hypnotist Jeff Paul.
I'm Greg Orange, and my address is 2.
Ooh, fast. That was fast.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Good night.
We love you!